Hey friends, Logan here with Dream Guitars, and this is a very sweet guitar from Mr. Ray Kraut. It's a 2010 OM Cutaway. So Ray obviously worked with Ervin Somogyi back in the day, and I can hear a little bit of that in the voice of this instrument. It's an OM, so it's really well balanced, but there's a little extra oomph and bloom in the bass response that I associate with Ervin's guitars, and the folks who've worked with him over the years. So that is really cool to find on this instrument. Ditto on the treble strings. There's some fun little haunting, like secondary kind of overtone harmonics in there, which are really sweet. And yeah, the voice, it's dynamic but really balanced at the same time, kind of draws you in. It's just fantastic. So let's go ahead and get into it for a little bit. So on the top we have European Spruce, and Ray's aesthetic is more of an understated motif throughout, which I love. So we have sort of this exploded rosette, if you will, with these very fine purflings, and we have some dyed woods, some spalted woods, and there's a little bit of wingay right here, which I love the wingay. Pardon. Yeah, other details, of course, we have Florentine cutaway in this guy, and ebony bindings. So yeah, again, understated aesthetic here. He really lets the quality of the woods speak for themselves. And speaking of which, we have Brazilian rosewood, of course, for the back and for the sides. So look at that stuff. There's some fun, there's a little bit of chatoyance in this guy, so that three-dimensional effect. Very chocolate mousse is the color that comes to mind for me on this thing. Really pretty stuff. A little bit of figuring out here towards the lower bout. Just really nice stuff. Relatively low profile heel here, so combined with the cutaway, you can get to those top frets. And the neck feels very good in hand. It's a very thin finish on the neck. You can actually feel a little bit of the grain of the mahogany. And yeah, it's sort of a flattened C profile, or like an oval-ish shape. It feels really good in my hands. That I noticed the first time I played this guitar. And again, big hands just for reference. And I love that little volute he does there. Yeah. And ties that together with those gold tuners, ebony buttons. Good looking guitar. So yeah, if you want to get into this Kraut OMC with Brazilian Rosewood and European Spruce from 2010, give us a shout. We would love to chat. Cheers.